Good day to all. In our reflection on the Gospel for today, according to St. Mark, chapter 1, verses 29 to 39, among the many things that we can concentrate on, let us first ask ourselves, are we enthralled? Are we surprised by the way Jesus was occupied in many things, in serving the people, in driving out demons, in healing those who approached him, and yet had the time to pray? Many times we might ask ourselves, am I too busy to pray? What does prayer have to do with my ordinary life? Or do I only pray when I am in need of something, when I am asking for something? But what about the daily prayer that is very important for us, because that is our connection with God. That is our online connection with God, our free online connection with God. Prayer is something that connects us to God, without whom we cannot exist. That is important, not only because when we ask for something as something specific, but more so because prayer enables us to listen to God's message. The message of the gospel for us is not to be too busy. Jesus, technically speaking, did not need to pray, in the sense that he is already God. But why does he pray? He really prayed to show us his love. Christ didn't pray because he was asking or that he is imperfect in something, but rather he prayed to show us that if he who is God, he knew how to relate to his Father as a son, we too, as adopted children of God, have that duty, that sweet duty to relate to our Father. In order for us to cherish this example of Jesus, let us make ourselves available to God a few minutes each day. Not only when we have emergency things to tell God or to ask for some things, material things, but especially when we are planning the day, or when we encounter something difficult, let us ask the Lord's guidance, and let us deepen our relationship with Him, not just by name, but in reality. We are not Catholics only by virtue of the baptismal certificate. We are Christians because we are in a relationship with God. We are always trying to be in touch with Jesus Christ, who is always present in the sacraments, and more so in other people, in the weak, in the needy, in those who are in need of our help. Let us always ask the Lord to help us to fall in love with Him every day of our life. In this year of St. Joseph, who could teach us more how to pray than St. Joseph himself, whom many saints recommended, especially on the topic of prayer. If we do not know how to pray, St. Joseph will tell us how to pray. And also, it is the same thing with Mama Mary. She, who is always the good prayer, will give us tips on how to pray. And Jesus, as the obedient Son of the Father, will also teach us to pray, because he always prayed that he might do God's holy will, not his own, but the will of God the Father. Amen. God bless us all.